My own personal story will come to light once I hit certain milestones, but for now, please enjoy an anonymous testimony of semen retention. Semen retention, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This post is going to be an overview of my experiences, what I've learned, great resources for others on this journey, and how we can better utilize this energy to our advantage. Background. I am 26 years old and have had a successful life. I got a scholarship to play D2 college sports at a college that overlooks the ocean, received my finance degree, and have had good jobs throughout my young life. I now own 2 businesses that are both 6 figures barely, which I'm proud of, as I have sacrificed blood, sweat, and tears to get to where I am. After college, roughly 3 years ago, my social life went down tremendously. I turned to porn frequently to fill the void of loneliness. Slowly but surely, this turned into a full-on addiction. I was dating a cute girl that I was very attracted to for a year, ended 8 months ago. And through this period, my porn use was much less. I always knew in the back of my mind that watching people fuck each other was not healthy for my brain or soul. After we broke up and towards the end of the relationship, my porn use got way worse and made me very moody and all over the place emotionally, like a woman. I started semen retention about 7 months ago, and it has drastically affected my life. I have had a streak over 100 days and multiple streaks of 50+ days. Through these 7 months, I have learned a great deal about the life force of semen. I hope to share my findings with you guys to help you along this journey and to make this world a better place. Benefits, the good. For me, the benefits don't really start until about 2 weeks or so in. Then, there's another jump about every week after that, as long as this energy is being used wisely. 1. The good of your soul, body, mind. We'll get into this later. At around 80 days, the energy is so intense that I felt like I could kill a lion with my bare hands. And of course, that's slightly bullshit, but that is literally the type of mindset you start to have. Skin. Skin has improved incredibly through this practice. I no longer wash my face consistently, and I have great healthy skin even during the winter up in the mountains. I live by Lake Tahoe. My white heads are basically a thing of the past at this point. If I get 1 or 2, they heal fast and don't look all that bad because my skin is so healthy otherwise. Hair. Hair is overall stronger, healthier, sexier. Also, I'm getting new hair follicles on my body, which were not there before. This was kind of weird at first, but now I've accepted it. Hair vibrates and is a sign of vigor. Voice. Voice gets deeper slowly but surely as you retain longer and longer. Around 60 days is when my voice got way deeper than before. This also makes it easier to pronounce words and actually makes it much easier to sing and yell out. Mental clarity. My mental clarity is sharpened tremendously during a longer streak. I'll define a longer streak by 30+ days. Memory improved, wittiness improved, vocabulary improved. It's like you just automatically find the words in your brain you want instead of having to look for them. Everything to do with your brain. Huge improvement. Mental clarity improves greatly, only if you are not stimulating yourself via porn, binge watching, fantasizing, etc. We'll talk more about these destructive behaviors later. Woman attraction. Woman attraction gets stronger for me the longer I am holding. I'm sure most of you have heard tons of information about this, and all I can say is it's true if you use your energy positively, productively. If you watch porn and do destructive behavior, this superpower goes away instantly. Have said that, I have attracted many different females, sorts of ages. I have slept with a good amount of women in my life and have been successful. But this revs up the attraction big time. You instantly know when a girl is attracted to you with all those little cues females do, i.e., twirling hair, laughing for no reason, smiling for no reason, biting fingernails, being submissiveness, etc. My ability to be confident isn't something I try to do, because during a long streak, it just happens naturally. It's as if I really don't give a shit if the girl likes me, and that in itself is attractive to them. I can feel their energy much better, and know they can feel mine. Remember, 90% of communication is nonverbal. Even just the way you stand and sit is communicating to the opposite sex. Remember, girls only have so many eggs, and it is biologically ingrained in them to mate with vigorous guys, even if the guy is not particularly good looking. As long as his energy confidence is strong, she gets wet. When I am very charged up, I also get a volt of energy from my balls up my spine when I see or talk to an attractive female. This was weird as it never happened to me before, but the forces of masculine, feminine, yin-yang are insanely strong when you hold your seed. I could talk about this for hours, and maybe we'll write more about it in a future post. For now, I'll leave it at that. Respect from others. You start getting natural respect from guys and girls, and people start to trust you and want to be around you due to the energy you have. Fitness. EV always been in good shape, but this has heightened my fitness. My cardio is way better, my muscles are stronger and look better. My recovery improved so much it's actually hard to even believe. Fitness goes up tremendously, as long as you're working out and grinding. Manifestation. Manifesting in your life happens way faster. You start to manifest things during long streaks, and you almost intuitively know that you will. Where before, it was a big challenge to manifest, during a long streak, you just know you are going to. Pure confidence. This could be money, attraction, fitna, anything. Sleep. Insane lucid dreaming. Literally like nothing. You've experienced during a long streak. Also, need to sleep less. For me, this doesn't really kick in until at least 30+ days. Energy. During long streak, you see the world for what it really is. Just energy. Nothing is materialistic. It is all waves of energy, constantly changing. You see energy, feel energy, and are confident in your own energy. This makes manifesting easy. IQ increases greatly. Creativeness increases greatly. There are hundreds of benefits. I'll write more in future posts. If you guys like this info, downside of semen retention, the bad. The downside of semen retention is that with great power comes great responsibility. If you do not use this energy productively and in positive ways, it can cripple you. My biggest hurdle in this journey is being hypersexualized during my streaks. If you give in to your lower self, bottom 3 chakras, survival, and start to watch porn or fantasize about ass, the stimulus you will get will be just like cocaine, meth, or any other strong drug. It will be a wormhole that only gets tougher and tougher to get out of. My advice would be that if you start fantasizing or if you watch porn, to not be hard on yourself and try to quit immediately. Take a cold shower, go for a run, do push-ups, pull-ups, or do something creative. The longer you are in that state, the further down the rabbit hole you will go. Why is this so bad? It leads to intense anxiety, depression, and horrible thoughts. Example. I was on a fishing trip with my father a few months back and watched porn one morning while he was sleeping. I watched for a long time, probably over an hour, and didn't release. For the next couple of days, my anxiety was so bad that I started getting panic attacks while fishing. I never have had a panic attack before, and fishing is one of the most calming activities for me to do. This shows the negative dark energy and the power of it when you give in to porn. All I can say is, do not watch porn. It is like committing suicide to your soul and well-being. This is something I am still struggling with. It's now about a month or so since watching porn, but every day is still like a battle for me to not even think about it. I know my brain will rewire if I stay on this path. Thank God. Another potential negative is that your ego can get out of control. For me, L already have a pretty strong ego, so semen retention can heighten it, and trust me, you need to be careful if you already have a strong ego like me. You can do negative things to yourself and to people if you come off as too arrogant or cocky. It's best to stay relaxed and confident, sure of your ways, but not shoving anything down people's throats. Best to act smooth, controlled, sure-footed, and precise in your movements and words. Anyways, I could also talk about this forever, so I'll keep it at that. Ways to transmute energy positively. This is vital. Yoga, lifting weights, running, cold showers, meditation, qigong breathing exercises. This one has been extremely important for me. If you do Wim Hof breathing and breathe of fire during a long streak, get ready to get really high off your own supply. This has been crucial for me. Creativeness. Me writing this post is helping to transmute my energy as I'm being creative right now. Playing instruments kiyu. Nature. This has also been crucial for me. Going outside into nature is key. Being more disciplined. Eating healthier. Not even going to get into this now, extremely controversial, and I believe everyone's genetics are different. Laughing. Haven't heard anyone talk much about this. Try and laugh your ass off as much as possible. Be silly. Don't take life too seriously. Read, another biggie for me personally. Helps activate my mind and puts me in the present. Sun gaze. Listen to soulful music. My favorite song right now is Spirit Bird by Xavier Rudd. Communicate with other people. Call people and try to give them positivity. Gratefulness. Have a gratefulness journal and pray to God and tell Him what you are grateful for. Affirmations. Tell yourself affirmations, especially before bed. Resources I recommend to help you along your journey. Joe Dispenza, books, YouTube videos, Wim Hof, breathing certified health nut Troy, Casey, breathing, qigong, health David Data, especially Way of the Superior Man. Napoleon Hill, yes, of course, Think and Grow Rich, also an extremely profound book, which will help with semen retention. I'm about to read it again. Outwitting the Bob Proctor, Abundance Meditation, and all his work.